Well, there's only one thing for me to talk about in today's Nerd Alert. I mean, come on, what else would I talk about? If you've been outside, if you've gone to town, if you have been in the park, wherever, you've seen people on their phones doing this. Pokemon Go. I mean, come on, this app increased Nintendo's value by like 7 billion, right? In less than a week. That is crazy. And for a good reason. This is an awesome augmented reality game. I mean, everyone loves it. I mean, if you don't love it, fine, it's not your cup of tea, that's great. But everyone who's into this kind of thing, just really loves it. Right? What's that? Oh, I'm getting that there are actually people who don't like Pokemon Go for some ridiculous reasons. Let's talk about it on today's Nerd Alert. I have a confession to make. I'm not as nostalgic about Pokemon Go as everyone else is. And not because I don't like the game. I love the game. I love Pokemon. I love everything about Pokemon. Besides the glitchy servers that keep crashing. Ugh, that's just the most annoying thing. Or when, you throw the Pokeball and, you catch it, but then it freezes and you have to, restart the whole dang app. When are those updates coming, huh? But anyway, I'm sorry, get distracted. I read an article about this guy who said that Pokemon was evil. And, my parents said the same thing. I grew up in a Christian household. Some of you who didn't grow up in a Christian household might be confused what's so evil about Pokemon. Well, a lot of the Christians claim that, Pokemon is made up of two words. Pocket, demon in Japanese, which is closer to monster than demon, but minutia. Who cares? Whatever. And that kids are going to do this game and they're going to collect the monsters and summon them to attack other people, and that's going to carry over into their real life. And they're going to, join witchcraft and Wicca and cults and all this evil satanic stuff, which, I don't think, does anyone have support for that happening? Does anyone have something where this kid watched Harry Potter and became just a sick, sadistic, Satan, Wiccan witch person? I don't think it's ever happened. And in fact, this app is having the opposite effect. It's bringing people together. I live right by a Pokemon gym. I live right by a water tower, and the water tower is a gym, and it keeps switching sides over and over again. Go Team Mystic. But anyway, I see, hear kids roll up on their bikes and, yamming with their friends and trying to beat the Pokemon. And, they ride their bikes, across the pond into the trails and collect Pokemon. This game's getting kids outside. People are always whining kids on the phone or inside. This game is actually meeting people where they're at. And I feel like Christians have such a problem with that. Meeting people where they're at. And we need to do that. And a lot of people are doing it. A lot of churches are Pokestops. So they're getting bottles of water and they're, getting snacks and gospel tracts and passing it out and using it as a way to meet people where they're at. You might not be a Christian, but you got to respect, meeting people where they're at. Just because someone has a different belief than you doesn't mean you freak out about it and start yelling witchcraft and blah, 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 blah. And I understand these are well-meaning people. They're probably not super angry, illogical people. Some of them probably are, but not all of them. And I respect them from sticking to their beliefs and warning people about something they think is dangerous. But let's just look at this for a little bit, It's just a game, a fictional game where people collect animals with powers. Come on. Just calm down a little bit. Let's use this as a tool to meet people where they're at. I have a blog about something very similar to this called Should Christians Watch Harry Potter, where I address how Paul used cultic things to meet people where they were at and explain to them the gospel. This is just fiction, people. Come on. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. What do you think about Pokemon? Do you think Pokemon's evil? Do you think we should meet people where they're at? Can we use this app to reach people for Christianity? Are you a Christian? If not, why aren't you a Christian? Let's discuss. Keep it civil, keep it fun, and good luck Pokemon hunting. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon!